Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Merle, and today we are going to be trying a recipe that is near and dear to me, mainly because back before I was vegan, I used to unhinge my jaw like a snake to consume mozzarella sticks. I love mozzarella sticks. I miss mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella sticks are fun. They're a delight. They trace back to my childhood when I used to go to Friendly's. That might just be an East Coast thing. When I saw this recipe pop up from Veg Scratch Kitchen, I thought, those look fantastic. I need to try them. I need to know if vegan mozzarella sticks exist that are actually good. Veg Scratch Kitchen is a very thorough account. They do such a good job. They test and test and test, and we've already tried one of their recipes, the vegan Parmesan. That was amazing. And after I made that, I ate it with everything. If you haven't seen that already, we did a whole video on it. And go check out Veg Scratch Kitchen because he's a genius. Let's make this. I don't want to wait. I want to eat vegan mozzarella sticks. I want mozzarella sticks. I miss mozzarella sticks. 5.4 ounce can of unsweetened coconut cream. I've got coconut cream, but it's the bigger can. I'm not going to be using all this, but we need to whisk it all together so that the fat combines with the liquid. Who can say where the road goes? That's fine. All right. We want this combined so that it's more of a creamy texture. Like this. Add in our coconut cream, unsweetened coconut cream. Now we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tahini. Now we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of vegan butter, more fat for the recipe, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 2 to 3 fennel seeds, 4 to 5 mustard seeds. Now, I didn't have mustard seeds and I couldn't find them anywhere. I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of ground mustard powder. And finally, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Okay, so now we're gonna blend this up until it's super, super, super smooth and liquidy. Really nice and blended up. It's nice and smooth. Now we are going to take this and we're actually going to begin the thickening process. We're going to pour our mixture into a pot over sort of medium high heat. And we're gonna be using a very specific ingredient today, which I've never used before. We're using pectin, which is a nice vegan alternative to gelatin. I was able to get this at Whole Foods. You probably get it at most places, I think. I don't think it's too specialty, but it's a gelling agent. So that's what's gonna help to bring a sort of stretchiness to our mozzarella. When I think of mozzarella sticks, I think of a cheese pull. It's really hard to get a vegan cheese pull. Keeps indefinitely? Is that legal to say? I've never read any edible substance that says it keeps indefinitely. We need 6 tablespoons of this. Pectin comes from fruits. You know, if you've ever boiled down, like you've made a compote or something like that, and you see it starting to get thicker and almost starting to gel, that's pectin. So it's found in most plants. And essentially, people use it a lot of the time for like jams or jelly. It's basically what makes them jiggle. And the other thing we're gonna stir in is a tapioca starch flurry, which is just tapioca starch and water. The tapioca starch is gonna act as a binder or a thickener for this recipe. So it's gonna hold our cheese together. We're gonna pour our mixture here into our sauce pot over a medium-high heat, and we're gonna bring that up to a boil so we've got it bubbling. And then we're gonna add in our pectin, and we're gonna whisk that in. And then we're gonna pour in our tapioca starch and our water. Really, that was an arm workout. I had to really put my back into it because the pectin kind of clumped up, so it got tricky there for a minute. So just it's gonna be a little workout, a little arm workout for you. Immediately, I want to just get this thing moving and I'm gonna put it into my glass container. I got it already prepared with some oil so it doesn't stick in there. So we've got our cheese here. We're going to just let this cool down, and then we're gonna refrigerate it overnight. I saw this comment. I go through the comments, okay? I'm reading the comments. I see what you say. There was this one that was just so ridiculous. I have to read it to you. Where the frig do you get all this weird ingredient shit? Is there a portal at the end of an alleyway to vegan land? Mom goes to Iceland. You can buy flour, milk, eggs, cheese. What is wrong with ordinary food? Soy milk? That's vile stuff. This is like me mixing foods when I was 8. Custard with sausages. When we're doing these things where we're making vegan cheeses and we're using ingredients you might not be familiar with, first of all, mozzarella sticks are not a health food, okay? I've never eaten mozzarella sticks because I wanted to get more calcium. It was because I loved the cheese so much and it was fried, and I also love tomato sauce, so it was the perfect formula for me. So if you're someone who's thinking, this isn't healthy, I would not eat this, this is garbage, but you are looking for more healthy things to eat, check out today's sponsor, Gem. Gem is a daily bite filled with 20 plus real food, minerals, vitamins, probiotics, and prebiotics. I've spent so much money on buying all different supplements for myself, and then I just end up not taking them and wasting the money and they expire. And part of that is because I'm terrible at swallowing pills. I just find the whole process very unpleasant. Gem is great for me because I actually look forward to eating the daily bite every single day. It's tasty, and you can see the food that is in it. Some of these ingredients include turmeric, vitamin D3, zinc, bioperine, beta-glucan, vitamin K2, orange and lemon, prebiotics, probiotics, vitamin B complex, ginger, cardamom, and stone fruit. Vitamin B complex is really important for plant-based people like myself because B vitamins traditionally come from like eggs or milk or meat. So that's an example of one thing you definitely don't want to be deficient in if you're vegan. Gem is science-backed as they've developed their delicious bite with a scientific advisory board from neurologists and functional medicine doctors to registered dietitians and herbalists. Furthermore, they've worked with a pastry chef to make sure that Gem tastes delicious. I really like this Gem citrus ginger because it's got kind of like a tanginess but also an earthiness to it. Right now, Gem is offering 50% off for your first month. So go to dailygem.com/Merle and use my code Merle for 50% off at checkout. That's dailygem.com/Merle and my code Merle. Thank you again so much, Gem, for sponsoring. Let's get back to the video. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Why not have mozzarella sticks for breakfast? It's the next day, and I have to say, I was looking in the fridge this morning, and I looked at our cheese, and it looks pretty damn transformed. I'm so excited. I really hope that this carries on seamlessly without any problems, because today we're working with hot oil. You must know how much I love you that I continue to work with hot oil despite being horribly afraid of hot oil. It makes me so uncomfortable and nervous, but we're doing it anyway because honestly the only thing I love more than y'all is probably mozzarella sticks. So we're gonna be doing double breading here. So we've got some flour, we've got some panko breadcrumbs. So I said a half a bottle of just egg. We're gonna whisk together some plant-based milk with just egg. Don't mind my little friend Junebug here, my little camera assistant. We're gonna whisk together our just egg and our plant-based milk. Let's get the cheese. Wow, what a transformation. Okay, it is totally, looks like it's totally solidified here, which is pretty impressive. This is definitely giving like string cheese to me. Let's get Junebug fired up here. We're supposed to be able to just flip this over and the cheese will fall out because we oiled it. So let's hope that that actually happens. Hello. Okay, in the video, his just slid out. I didn't do anything differently. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's what it is. It just needs a little encouragement. Come on, baby. Make my day. Okay, that's fine. No worries, no problem. Maybe it just needed to soften a little bit. Wait a minute, I think we're onto something here. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got movement. We've got movement. We've got movement. Come on. Yes! We did it. We did it. Let's slice into this. I believe this is supposed to make like 35 or something mozzarella sticks. I might honestly, in the meantime, I might like cut these and then freeze them just to have added security that they're not gonna like fall apart. I'm just a little nervous. And I'm gonna take the ones, once they're the right size that I want, and I'm gonna just put them right on this baking sheet, this parchment paper baking sheet. I don't want all of our hard work to be wasted. It looks like. Yeah, it seems like just one side of it. The side that was on the bottom is the one that is more wet. The other side actually seems pretty firm. These are gonna be some beefy mozzarella sticks. All right, these guys are going in the freezer while we get our oil ready. I'm going to heat up our oil and reset the station so it's clean, and then we can work with the oil and get to boiling. I'm using peanut oil. This is gonna be a messy process. I'm dredging it already. Little cheese warriors, do what we need you to do, please. I'm gonna start heating up the oil. Get the oil going. All right, let's get going. So first, cover it with flour, pat it off. I'm gonna put this in here. Ooh, I'm gonna drop it in there. And then we do it again. Wow, this is gonna take a long time. 1 down, 20 to go. This is such a messy, messy, messy process. So definitely using this instead of my hands helps to keep it from being totally messy. There's some lore with my relationship with mozzarella sticks, which goes back to my college years when I had a bunch of friends at my mom's house. And we were playing Manhunt. We had had a decent amount of drinks, and we were in the basement because someone had been hiding down there and everyone just ended up going down there. And then I said, oh my God, you guys, I have mozzarella sticks in the freezer, which was down in the basement. So I got the mozzarella sticks. I said, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go make us some mozzarella sticks. How good would that be right now? And everyone was all excited. I went upstairs. 10 minutes later, I hadn't come back. 20 minutes later, I hadn't come back. One of them came upstairs and found me sitting on the kitchen floor eating them all by myself. So it's time to do some hot oil boiling. Pray for me. Whew, always get nervous. All right, let's test one of these. The cheese is spilling out. I repeat, the cheese is spilling out. All right, I need to clean this out. Look at all this cheese that came out. That looks like mozzarella though. Can't argue with that. Things are happening, that's for sure. It's very exciting. This mozzarella stick looks good. It's lost some of its cheese, but it still looks good. This is so stressful. Look at this. Whew, that is hot. God damn it. Flip. Motherfucker. I hate hot oil. These things leak cheese like you wouldn't believe. Keep it together. Oh God, this one's coming apart. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. This is so annoying. They all are leaking cheese. Look at this friggin' battlefield. They're leaking cheese and shit. Ugh, it would look so good otherwise. I'm so annoyed. I really think like I should have maybe frozen them or something, but I don't know. I think they still would leak the cheese. This is so stressful and so much work. They look really cool, so there's that. We got like one really good one. All right, well, actually that one came out really good. Maybe I spoke too soon. Some tomato sauce. Just need to decompress and just relax. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. The oil is gone now. I'm just muttering about hot oil. I don't even have a sentence. I just hate it. It's good for nothing. What's the point? All right. Let's get our mozzarella sticks out here. A lot of them are in shambles. Some of them are not. They're pretty freaking messy. They are impressive looking. I will give them that. Enough dilly-dallying. I need to try one of these freaking things. I'm listening. Yes, they're good, okay? They're actually quite impressive. I would add more salt. Adding salt is easy. It's better than being overly salty. You can also just salt, I could just salt these. It's impressive. And when it's melted like this, it's definitely reminiscent of a mozzarella stick. And there is a cheese pull, but it's a much looser cheese pull. Same thing with the texture. It's not exactly like, you know, mozzarella, even stringy mozzarella isn't liquidy per se. It's stretchy, but it isn't melting out of, sometimes it is actually. But I don't think it melts as much as this does because this almost bled into the entire oil. I can't lie, I am impressed. The ones I made are bigger, they kind of look like fish sticks. So you definitely could make it smaller depending on the container you pour it into. Everybody take a deep breath. We did that, folks. We did it. We got through it. Thank you for hanging in there with me. There were definitely times I thought that I was going to lose my mind, but we made it through. We persevered. Likeness to mozzarella sticks. As far as texture goes and meltability and mouthfeel, I'm gonna give it an 8.8 out of 10. It kind of melts and falls right out of the mozzarella stick, which I have seen some mozzarella sticks do, but for the most part, there's a little bit of a pull back that this kind of just falls right out. That said, you still do get a bit of a cheese pull. I'd give the cheese pull also an 8.8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10, because it almost always just turns into liquid after. I'm giving these ratings knowing full well I cannot think of a solution for these. I don't know what the answer is. Veg Scratch Kitchen is like actually a genius for coming up with this. Let me put it this way, I've never had another vegan mozzarella stick that was anywhere near close to this level of mozzarella. The main thing for me is it's so much work. It is so much work. It's a mess. It makes me lose my grip on reality. Maybe I'm a bad person to ask though, because frankly, I hate working with hot oil.
Have I said that before?
Sometimes I can taste a little bit of the binder that's in it. You know what? Listen, I've never had a better vegan mozzarella stick. This definitely takes the cake. Overall, the end result is very impressive to me. Almost a 10 out of 10. I mean, this is impressive. This experience here is amazing. I do want to take a minute to shout out Veg Scratch Kitchen because he is doing incredible work. He works so hard on these recipes, reworking them, retrying them. And I guess he has a mozzarella base recipe that went viral last year that I've never tried. And I think this has elements of that. I'm wondering how much the pectin affected there's just some little tiny aftertaste that I can taste. I don't know what it is. I guess I could find out what that flavor is by physically tasting one of these things. I don't feel good about trying other people's recipes and then just pointing out flaws, but not being able to say what the thing is. If they put that much work into the recipe, I need to put a little more work into my review. I always want you to know I have the utmost respect for any people's recipes that I try because even if it's one I don't like, they are putting themselves out there. They are putting their hard work and time and energy and money into making these recipes. I just want to put that out there because without them, we wouldn't be doing this. Obviously, as soon as I added it to water, it started gelling. So it looks like a nightmare. Is that what I'm tasting? I think that is what I'm tasting. I think I am tasting the pectin, but we need the pectin. So that's why I also think adding more salt might cover that a little bit more. Well, mystery solved. These are unreal. I mean, these are insanely good. Let me put it this way. If they could just appear in front of me, I'd be like, give me these every week. You guys are the best. I hope you had a great time. I had a time. It's better now that I get to reap the benefits of what I made. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. And if you enjoyed yourself in one way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. I'm going to be doing some more high protein recipes in the next couple weeks, so if that's the kind of stuff you're looking for, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then you'll get the recipes hand delivered right to you as soon as they're out, fresh off the press. Shout out to everyone. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. Thank you for being you and being here and supporting me. And I will see you on the next one. Ciao for now. Goodbye. Bye-bye. So long. I'm gonna go take a shower. Probably do some meditation.